Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin, and today is October 22nd, 2008, episode 55. It's Hump Day. We're almost to the weekend. That's very exciting, but you know what's more exciting than that? How about the Geek News? Story number one, Yahoo's Jerry Yang has confirmed that he's going to be laying off around 10% of Yahoo's workforce, which amounts to about 1,500 people that will not have jobs soon. However, he's not going to be doing it anytime soon. Oh no, that would just be too easy. He's going to actually wait a few weeks yet to announce who's not going to have jobs anymore. That's just not cool. Let's move on to happier news. Story number two, T-Mobile G1 released today, which is huge news, huge and exciting for T-Mobile because this is the biggest cell phone release that they've ever done. I've been ranting and raving about this phone, and you know what? I'm not the only one that's been ranting and raving. Lots of people are excited about the T-Mobile G1, so excited, in fact, that they would stand in line all last night waiting for the G1. Now, of course, they were not standing in line days before like the crazy MacBoy fans out there that did for the iPhone, but it's still a huge release for T-Mobile. The big bummer on this deal is that I'm not going to be getting the T-Mobile G1. Now, why when I've been the biggest proponent of the T-Mobile G1? Because the 3G network, we don't have it here in Fort Collins and not even in Denver. I'm very bummed about that. I hope T-Mobile really gets on the horse and, expands this 3G network so that way everyone can enjoy cool phones like the T-Mobile G1. If you want to see if your Metro has the 3G network, well, why don't you check out the interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv, where I've included a link to the Metros that have 3G, which is only, I think, 93 in the whole nation. Let's move on to story number three. I had to bring up Apple, didn't I? So that means I have to cover a little more Apple news. And someone said to me the other day that it's because I cover Apple news that I'm an Apple fanboy? Really? I think not, sir. Don't get me wrong. I love Mac, okay? Don't get me wrong. Hold on one second. I love Mac. I'm rocking a Mac too, don't get me wrong. But that's not my main computer, that's my laptop. But anyways, let's get back to story number three, that Steve Jobs and Apple confirmed yesterday that they've sold 10 million iPhones 2 months early. That's crazy news. Very exciting for them, though. I have to say congratulations, even though I have no plans on buying an iPhone, probably ever. But, I'm very... I don't even know where my BlackBerry is now. I was going to show you. I was going to be like, bam! There's my BlackBerry. So how could I ever move to an iPhone? But I don't know where it is. Anyways, so congratulations to Apple and Steve Jobs. That's a huge milestone for them. Story number four, Walmart has introduced the MP3 only store, which is really huge news for them. However, they did not do any sort of press release on the deal. So I'm not exactly sure if they want it out yet, but 94 cents per song, that's a huge deal. No DRM, and so yeah, they're adding on to, iTunes, MySpace Music, Lala, and now Walmart you can get your music from. So it's definitely worth a try. I'm gonna do it, and it's kind of funny because yesterday I covered, what do you use to get music, and most people, of course, said iTunes, which is kind of like the de facto place to get music. But Walmart, I'm definitely going to try. Story number five, last story of the day. Microsoft, this is a funny story, is turning Chinese computer screens black if they have invalid licensing credentials for the Windows Genuine Advantage test. Now, I think that's hilarious because so many Chinese people are so upset about this that it's just crazy. They're like, how could Microsoft do this? I mean, we've done so much for them, pay for it, or wait, use their software. But I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a funny story, kind of funny one to end the day. At any rate, that is the Geek News for October 22nd, 2008, episode 55 of the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg. Before we go, question of the day, what was the first website you visited when you got online? That's right, this is a good one. It's kind of throwback to the old days. What website was the very first one? And you know why I'm so passionate about Yahoo? Because they were the first for me. There you have it. So whatever video site you're on, if you're on YouTube, comment there. You're on SweetGeek.tv, comment there. I will make sure to comment back on every single comment left. And you know what? Let's do this tomorrow, shall we? And I'll see you then.